A fungus is currently learning how to eat you from the inside out. It's not a movie plot, it's happening in hospitals right now, and our only natural defense just failed. For millions of years, our body heat was a wall they couldn't climb, but what scientists found in 2009 changed the rules of biology forever. By the end of this, you'll understand why the world's top doctors are suddenly terrified of common mold. It started in Japan with a patient complaining of a simple ear infection, but the fungus they found didn't behave like anything seen before. It was the first sign that the thermal shield was breaking. Our bodies are usually 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Most fungi hate that. They prefer the cool, damp soil or a rotting log. To them, a human body is a volcanic wasteland where they simply cannot survive. But the world outside is getting hotter, and the fungi are going to heat school. Think of global warming as a training camp for pathogens. As the planet heats up, fungi are forced to adapt to higher temperatures to stay alive. They are literally evolving to survive the same heat that our bodies use as a primary defense. This is the part that sounds like science fiction, but it's real. Here is a weird fact: fungi are more closely related to humans than they are to plants. They breathe oxygen and eat organic matter just like we do. Because we are so biologically similar, medicines that kill fungi often end up hurting human cells too, and that makes them the perfect, invisible predator. Meet Candida auris. It's a superfungus that emerged on 3 different continents at the exact same time. It didn't spread from a single person, it evolved independently in different places because the environment changed. It can live on a plastic hospital chair for weeks without a single bite of food. Standard cleaners don't work on it. Some hospitals have had to rip out the floor tiles and ceiling panels just to get rid of it. It's like a biological ghost that haunts the rooms of the sick, but the most terrifying part is what it does once it gets inside your bloodstream. Your immune system is designed to recognize invaders, but this fungus has learned how to mask itself. It slips past your white blood cells like a spy in a crowded room. Once it's in, it begins to colonize your organs, turning your own warmth into its favorite habitat. What I haven't told you yet is the part that makes this feel like a horror movie. Some fungi don't just eat you, they can change how you behave. We see it in ants, where fungi take over their brains to lead them to their death. Scientists are now asking, could it happen to us? The zombie ant fungus is a real thing. It controls the ant's muscles like a puppet master. While humans are much more complex, we already know that the microbes in our gut can influence our moods. If a fungus adapts to the human brain, the results could be beyond our imagination. Here's the part that sounds made up. There are over 5 million species of fungi. We only know about 1% of them. That leaves millions of potential parasites currently practicing in the heat, waiting for a chance to hop into a human host. We are essentially living in a giant biological experiment. In the last decade, Candida auris has spread to over 30 countries. It's often misdiagnosed as a common infection until it's too late. Because it's silent, many people don't even know they are carrying it. It's a passenger that waits for your immune system to blink. You breathe in thousands of fungal spores every single day. Usually, your lungs just cough them out or your heat kills them. But imagine if those spores were heat-proof. Every breath you take would be an invitation for a colony to start growing in your chest. What I haven't told you yet is the part that makes everything worse. We are running out of medicines that actually work. Fungi are evolving faster than our labs can create new antifungals. We are essentially entering a race where the opponent is changing the rules every single lap. This isn't just about one species, it's about a shift in the entire kingdom of life. Fungi are the recyclers of the planet. Their job is to break down dead things. When they start seeing living humans as dead things, we have a massive problem on our hands. There's one detail nobody mentions, and it's the most important one. Our modern lifestyle is helping them. Air conditioning, international travel, and the use of pesticides in farming are all selecting for the toughest, most resistant fungi possible. We are accidentally building a better predator. Fungal spores can travel across oceans on the wind or on the bottom of your shoes. They can survive in the vacuum of space and inside nuclear reactors. They are the ultimate survivors, and now, they have set their sights on the most consistent heat source on the planet, us. Imagine a world where a simple scratch from a garden thorn could lead to an incurable brain infection. That was the reality before antibiotics for bacteria. Now, we are facing that same reality for fungi. The silent evolution is turning the world into a minefield of microscopic threats. Some researchers believe that certain mystery illnesses might actually be undiagnosed fungal infections. Because they are so hard to detect, they can hide in the body for years. They might be the secret reason why some people feel tired or foggy for no reason at all. There are over 5 million species, but we've only named a fraction. We are walking through a library where most of the books are written in a language we don't understand, and some of those books are trying to rewrite our own genetic code to make us better hosts. The escalation is happening now. In the last 3 years, fungal infections in hospitals have tripled in some regions. This isn't a maybe scenario for the future, it's a right now crisis that is being whispered about in the halls of the CDC and WHO. So, are we doomed to become mushroom food? Not necessarily, but we have to change how we think about medicine. We've spent a century fighting bacteria and viruses, while the third kingdom of life was quietly studying us. It's time we started studying them back. The solution starts with awareness and new technology. Scientists are developing fungal vaccines for the first time. They are also looking at how to use good fungi to fight the bad ones. It's a microscopic war, and we are finally starting to build our own weapons. Better hospital protocols and faster testing are our first line of defense. If we can catch Candida auris in minutes instead of days, we can stop the spread. We are learning to monitor the heat of the planet to predict where the next evolution might happen. We also need to protect our natural environment. When ecosystems are healthy, predatory fungi stay in balance with everything else. It's only when we disrupt the climate and the soil that these species are forced to find new, human-shaped homes to survive. Knowledge is the ultimate thermal shield. By understanding how these organisms think and evolve, we can stay one step ahead. The silent evolution doesn't have to be a death sentence, it's a wake-up call to pay attention to the invisible world around us. The next time you see a mushroom in the woods, remember, it's part of a kingdom that has survived 5 mass extinctions. They are the masters of adaptation. If we want to survive the next century, we need to be just as smart as the organisms trying to eat us. Our thermal shield might be thinning, but our intelligence is our greatest asset. Stay curious, stay clean, and keep an eye on the world under the microscope, because the most important stories are often the ones you can't even see.